Hey, what's up, everybody? Got this nighttime video going on. Got these green lights in this evening, and I just got them strung out everywhere. Just let everybody see them. These here ain't waterproof. I thought, I wish they were, but I didn't check that when I ordered them, because they do have those. Little man's, his is waterproof. And like I said, I got 300 lights on a row, two rows. I ain't sure how many's on this one here, man. It ain't as much, but it's enough to do what I need to do. And this nighttime video is dedicated to our nighttime brother. We all know him as Asphalt Killer 55. One of the coolest dudes out there pulling the trigger, no doubt about it. Awesome cat, love him to death. Got some great videos, man. And he sent me and Little Man a note, and it says, "What's up, bro? Hope all is well with you and Little Man and the rest of the family. Here are my channel stickers, bro. Keep up the great work and having fun. Your RC brother, Asphalt Killer 55. No street is safe." You got that shit right, brother. Ain't no damn street with all of us crazy nuts out there pulling the trigger. And if anybody don't know him, man, go check him out, man. He's one good cat, man. Joe Strickland Sr. And he's got some of the best videos on YouTube. And this is an awesome cat, man. Great guy. And, brother, thank you so much for sending me and Little Man this. And these channel stickers. And I'm on my own tonight holding the tablet, so everybody bear with me. I appreciate it. And here we go. We got two of them here. And Asphalt Killer 55, man. Hell to the yeah. I think this one's yellow, and this one here I can't tell because of the lighting out here. Blue or black, maybe? It don't matter, man. We love them, bub. And I was going to put them on my ammo boxes. I've been using these things since last November on my 1/5 scales, my 5T, because I ain't had my 5B here very long. And it's a perfect size for out here working, on the table. And that wasn't cool. I ain't got them hooked up, what you call, all too good, but maybe I should have tightened them down a little bit better. But anyway, man, Little Man, he's had a great summer. He's been to water parks. Let's see, he's been down to the beaches. He's up in Indiana right now visiting his grandma Shirley from Centerville, Indiana, and his grandma Gigi from Indianapolis. And he's got a couple grandpas over there. And he's got a ton of family in Indianapolis, man. He's got a little bit of family up there in Centerville and Richmond, but, man, he's got Indianapolis, man, called Naptown. They're all over up there. And I don't know if he got to go up and get his autographs or not up in Anderson from the Indianapolis coach yet, football training camp. I forgot to ask my daughter. They got that going on for a few days, so hopefully he got those. And what else are we missing here, man? Man, we got a ton of stuff for Little Man. We got a whole pack stuff over here. I think these are mainly the lights and some wiring and stuff. And, hey, y'all check this out, man. These are the switches that we got, Little Man. There's like 10 in there. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. And there's Little Man's amp, everybody. I don't have it wired up too good, so it may go back out again. But it changes colors there. And there's a dude on the internet called Big D Wiz, and he does amp testing. If you get an amp and it says it's putting out 500 watts, he's going to test it and see if it does or not. And he's one cool cat, man. I seen one of his videos and was talking to him where back in the day, I think it was Rockford Fosgate 1000. That thing's chromed out, man. And back in the 90s, that thing cost about $3,000, and you could buy a car for about $4,000. Ain't that nuts? Nowadays, you can get these amps for hardly nothing, but I talked to him about this one, and he said it'll get me by for a good little while, and until I can get something bigger or whatever, but it puts out decent sound and everything. He said it ain't bad at all. So that's really cool, man. And let me see here if I can get some lighting up in here, a little bit better lighting, and get a little bit on what we got going on here and what Little Man's been coming through the mail and what we need to get. I think I get paid Wednesday, man. I'm on disability, like y'all know, but I'm going to order his stereo and his speakers and everything then. But these here are his switches. I got 10 of them, man. Use these things on just about anything, 12 volt, whatever. But they light up blue when you turn them on. You know, I got a pretty good deal on them. There's 10 of them. They got 3 prongs there, you know, for your positive, negative, and your neutral, which we're just going to need positive, negative. We're not going to need neutral, I don't think. Pretty much 2-prong everything. And like I said, this ain't hooked. I just got some tape wrapped around some stuff. It ain't hooked up too good. But I just wanted everybody to see it, man, and see what was going on here with everything. But it's giving me problems, man. It's all good. We don't care. Maybe we can get it to stay on. I don't know. Like I said, we got 3.5 millimeter alligator clips. This is for his lights, his LEDs, because it didn't come with power supply, which I didn't really think I needed it until it was like a duh, you know. I'm like, yeah, I need power supply, but I got 2 of these here, man. So they got alligator clips on them. And let's see what else we got here. We got 2 sets of these, which I have some. I shouldn't have ordered these, but you know, the RCA jacks, you know, going from the amp to the stereo, more direct hit, better sound. And what else we got? Oh, you know, we got these little crimpers here, you know, for wires. I need to get the blue ones, man, the more little square ones and stuff. I need to get some of those. That's what I need. But I think that's about it, man. Just letting everybody see what we got and stuff. And little man's dad, Matt, you know, he's in the military, and I think they're going to do the 3 and 3, where I think he's going to go to Germany for about 3 months and then come home for 3 months. And I hope he hits it around where he gets to come home for Christmas, man. Thanksgiving, it's a very important holiday for my family, and Christmas is too. And my daughter living down here now, about 2.5 hours away, a whole lot better from when they was up in Kansas. I'm down here in South Carolina, and she was 1,100 and some change. And I remember one day she was down here visiting me because I just had gotten out of the hospital from my accident. And I was telling her, you know, hey, baby, you know, you can go through Atlanta at this time and beat the traffic, Chattanooga, Nashville, you can beat that. And you might hit St. Louis, maybe. And she said, Dad, if I can make it to St. Louis and I can get me a hotel there, then, you know, I'm only about 4.5 hours from home, you know. I was like, yeah, that's great, baby. And we had a friend down here that got to come down with her, and he took a plane down here, met her here, and rode back to her house with her. Well, me being a truck driver, was a truck driver, and my babies, you know, growing up ever since before they was even born, and they got mad skills. Well, she felt froggy, man, caught her second wind up there in St. Louis, and drove all the way home, you know, nonstop, 1,100 and some odd miles. And I was proud of her, man, because she's a strong woman, good good mother, good wife. I got two awesome kids, man, and I'm lucky to brag about them because they never gave me no problems growing up, man. My youngest daughter, Tori, I mean, they all got secrets, you know, from us, but she's never done nothing too crazy. My oldest daughter, Shonday, little man's mom, the worst she ever did is her and her friends stole my brand new F-150 pickup truck and went joyriding, and I was out in New Jersey and getting ready to lay down and take a nap. I was out there getting ready to unload and get a call from my wife, and it's like, you and Jimmy was the last ones who drove that truck, and you guys were drinking beers, and my mirror's gone. And I'm like, mirror's gone? What the hell? And so I said, where's the last place you was at? She said, up there at El Rodeo, up there eating Mexican food. I said, we'll go up there in the parking lot and see if somebody, you know, wiped it out, and it might be up there laying on the ground. And she rode up there, and no, I wasn't there, and I don't know why she didn't tell me the damn truck was wobbling and everything, because, man, when she wrecked that truck, man, she done bent the axle and the brim and every damn thing, man. She done tore the whole side of that damn thing out, trashed it pretty good. And I called my daughter up, and she's like, hey, I'm grabbing my bags, I'm moving out, I'm out of here and shit. I'm like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. And it's a pretty funny story. Everybody thought I was going to beat her ass when I got home, and I was just lucky she was alive and her and her friends didn't get hurt, you know, because that truck's replaceable. And I don't care about that stuff. It's just material things to me. I love my girls to death, and she could have totaled that thing, and I wouldn't have cared as long as she was all right. But that's the deal on all that. Just a little bit of a story that part of my life, some stuff that went on. But I was pretty wound up. You know, I didn't sleep the whole time I was out. I busted ass getting back home and looked at the truck and everything. Had to put it in the shop and get it all fixed up and everything. But it was all good. But little man's daddy, he's getting ready to go over there and serve our country for us, man. And if everybody can pray for him, you know, that'd be great. And Matt's a good man, you know. I'm blessed to have a good son-in-law like I do. And I live that life where my daughter's white and my son-in-law's black and little man's a mixed kid. And, you know, little man, he gets to grow up. And, you know, I left a post on Facebook the other day about, you know, little man's lucky. I said, hell, it depends on what kind of mood he's in. He can wake up one morning and be the whitest dude in town, and then the next morning he can wake up and be the blackest dude in town. I said, he's got it going on, man. Something that I don't know about, and a lot of people don't. Some people do, you know. He gets to live the white life and the black life, and I think it's awesome, man. You know, you don't choose who you love, man. You find who you love, and you cherish that. And my girls, you know, I don't care what color they are, nothing like that, as long as they're happy, man. I support them no matter what. And I only have the one grandkid, little man, and I'm blessed, man. I mean, my accident should have killed me, but I'm still here. And I get to spend my time with him, and I love every bit of it. And I'm lucky he's down here, you know, 2.5 hours away, so I get to see him quite a bit. And if anybody ain't never seen him drive this big boy right here, you know, he did an awesome job. I was on him about not doing nothing crazy and stuff and trying to work him through it and everything, but he did good, man. So next time he drives it, I'm not going to say nothing to him because he knows how. He's 4 years old, and as far as I know, he's in the RC history books is the way I call it. And he started driving the E-Revo when he was 3 years old. And he did real good, man. He's a super smart kid, man. And he's a hell of a dancer, man. I wish I could get him on some videos, him doing the stinky leg and all them good dances and stuff, because he knows how, man. He's a little camera shy, but he knows how to throw it down, that's for sure. I got to get him when he's in one of them real good moods and get a good video of him. Everybody can see his personality, man. It's just awesome. You know, he started walking when he was 9 months old, started talking earlier than that. Tried to talk when he wasn't even hardly no old at all. He just, to me, I think he's close enough to a damn genius, man, the way he acts, and been getting on YouTube since he was 2 years old on my daughter's phone. He's just an awesome kid, man, and everybody, my videos, everybody loves little man, and that's cool, man. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the comments. Everybody loving little man, that's great, man, because we got friends all over the world, and it's crazy. Me and my son-in-law was just talking about that the other night, you know. I said, man, you know, we got a shout-out from You Got Beats out there in California. Tin Man gave us a shout-out, and Kobe, he gave us a shout-out, and David over there, he gave us a shout-out. I said, damn, we done had 3-4 shout-outs this week, and that was really cool, man. Sent those videos to my daughter and told her to show little man, and, of course, I saved him in my favorites, so when he comes back, I'll get to sit down and share it with him. But I guess that's about it, everybody, man. As everybody taking a ride with me and little man pimping his whip out. I'm going to set my big boy to the side a little bit and focus on little man stuff. But I was wanting to get a set of A-arms and hubs for this bad boy this month, but it was close to $200. And I said, well, I could probably only do one set at a time, the front or the back. But when Dan P commented the other day about this thing wobbling real bad, do you see how it's still wobbling? I tightened it up here, man. I drawed it in. I tightened it up real good. I pulled the top in, but it's the plastic, man. You see how it still wobbles? I mean, I did tighten it up because we're going to be running it a little longer than I thought with this, but them slicks, they're doing real good, man. I ain't even ran this thing since little man's been gone. I put the outerwear on over there on the other side, and I put it on up here, but it's covered up on the other side. You can't even see it. But this is mainly about Asphalt Killer 55, man. Love you, buddy. He's one cool cat. Everybody check him out. And just want to show everybody a little bit of what we've been getting in the mail and what we still got to get. And I'm not done nothing. I ain't put little man's lights on. I kind of want to do it all at once. That way I ain't got to go back and rewire shit and redo work and everything else. But